In this latest batch of wrestling game news, we're talking WWE 2K24's upcoming ECW Punk Pack, as we have the latest DLC previews, including the reveal of WWE Hall of Famer Terry Funk. We're also talking a free update for AEW Fight Forever, which includes the addition of 5 new wrestlers and new game modes for Stadium Stampede. We have the release of the World War Joe DLC and details on what other content is included in Season 4. Before we get into any of that though, if you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with the latest wrestling game news, then please do hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss out on future videos. First up today, we have a free update for AEW Fight Forever, which adds 5 new playable characters, new menu options, and a new match type within Stadium Stampede. These updates come as part of the latest patch update, as THQ Nordic are continuing to add free content outside of the DLC. The first of these updates sees the inclusion of 5 new community wrestlers, some of which you may recognise, as the patch has added in 5 playable YouTubers from the wrestling game community. These community members feature several members of Deadlock, including Chris Danger, James Darnell aka CM Pulse, Tony Pizza Guy, New Legacy's John Blood, and Macho T.
Making his way to the ring, Chris D. And his opponent, John E. Next, Savage T. Next, James D. Making his way to the ring, Tony Cheese.
Also added as part of the free update were several new match types within Stadium Stampede, where after loading into the mode you'll notice the inclusion of a new match type option, which when selected includes a choice of 5 match variants. These options include the addition of new team-based modes including Quad and Duo Stampede, which allows you to play Stadium Stampede in teams of 2 to 4 players, Duo Deathmatch, which allows 2 players to face off against each other, and a brand new match type named Field Goal Frenzy. Unlike the other match types, which are extensions of the regular Stadium Stampede, Field Goal Frenzy is more of an American football style minigame where 2 teams of 4 will have to run the field and avoid opposing players before throwing the football into the goal. When trying the mode, I couldn't find anyone else playing it, but after 3 minutes of waiting, the game does load you into a match with AI players, so you can still play it alone, though it is a little bit confusing as to who's on each team, as rather than use team colours, each player has their own.
Interception! The defense has turned it around!
Other changes added in the update include 20 new wrestler skins and 5 new music tracks, as well as some new music options, as you can now filter tracks to show entrance music or custom tracks, while for streamers, a new streamer mode has been added, which allows you to disable any copyrighted content. Staying with AEW Fight Forever, yesterday also seen the release of the first Season 4 content, as the World War Joe DLC pack is now available to download, with this pack containing Samoa Joe as a new playable character alongside a new Japanese shrine arena, 2 new attires and 11 new moves, including Joe's signature taunts. In terms of the price, you can pick up the World War Joe pack for $9.99 in the US or £7.99 in the UK. Following the release of the World War Joe pack, AEW Games also went on to announce 2 more DLC packs, both of which will also be part of Season 4. Those packs include the Rated Gold Superstar pack, which features Adam Copeland, aka Edge, and a Switchblade Tournament pack, which is set to include AEW star Jay White and a brand new tournament mode. According to the listing for Season Pass 4, also included in Season 4 is a new Fight Forever Haunted Forest map, which will likely be included in the Rated Gold pack, 52 new skins and attire options, 10 new music tracks, and 30 brand new moves. If those sound interesting and you want access to them all, then you can save yourself some money and pick up the Season 4 pass for $19.99 in the US or £15.99 in the UK, which will essentially give you 3 packs for the price of 2. While I was editing this video, the official AEW Games social accounts just announced a new version of Fight Forever, and it's safe to say that the reaction to the announcement was not good at all, as posting on X, formerly Twitter, AEW Games wrote the following: "Still waiting to grab your copy of AEW Fight Forever? Grab the Ultimate Edition. The Ultimate Edition includes the base game, plus all 4 seasons of DLC. That's 10 match types, 65 plus wrestlers, and 15 DLC packs, all for $99.99. While this version of the game may sound appealing to players that have yet to pick up the game, the Ultimate Edition has been met with a major backlash from players that bought the Elite Edition at launch. Originally, the Elite Edition was marketed as containing a Season Pass to access DLC, however post-release it was revealed that the Elite Edition only included a Season 1 Pass, meaning players had to pay for Seasons 2, 3 and 4 individually, with each pass costing around $20 to $25. Understandably, this announcement has left all those who purchased the Elite Edition feeling shortchanged, as the new Ultimate Edition with all of the DLC is just $10 more than the Elite Edition was. There's also been a lot of complaints over the cover art that's been used for this Ultimate Edition, with many labelling this as misleading, as the artwork shows current versions of Tony Storm and the Young Bucks, whereas the game itself features outdated versions. Given that AEW are now promoting the Ultimate Edition with all 4 seasons of DLC, it does beg the question of whether Season 4 will be the last DLC content they release, as generally you only see these kind of editions at the end of a game's life cycle, so the fact they're releasing this now could indicate that they're wrapping up support and looking to move on to a potential sequel. Moving on, let's talk WWE 2K24, as following the reveal of the Sandman and the Dudley Boys, 2K are continuing to release previews of the content featured in the upcoming ECW Punk Pack, as Wednesday has seen the reveal of the special Paul Heyman manager card for MyFaction, which is a ruby card featuring Paul Heyman in his ECW gear. As this is a manager card, it doesn't come with his ECW model, as manager cards in MyFaction are only used for boosts and they don't include models, so even if you use this, Heyman won't appear at ringside. In that regard, it is pretty disappointing, as it would have been nice to see an ECW version of Heyman to go alongside the DLC. Moving on to the latest preview, we have the reveal of former ECW star and WWE Hall of Famer Terry Funk. To promote Funk's inclusion, WWE Games released Funk's full entrance video, which confirms that we're getting his classic model, which is similar to the version of Funk seen in SmackDown vs Raw 2008, which sees him in black and red striped pants and his Funk U shirt. Alongside the reveal of Terry Funk's entrance, 2K also sent along his render card, which confirms his rating as 87, which is 1 point up over his last appearance in WWE 13, where he appeared under his alternate persona of Chainsaw Charlie. With the reveal of Terry Funk, 4 of the 5 DLC stars have now been previewed, and that leaves just CM Punk as the final star, so we should see 2K drop his reveal tomorrow, so stay tuned to the channel for that, as well as full coverage of the ECW Punk Pack next week. Until then though, let me know what you make of today's news in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, have yourself an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.